conditions were deplorable.
Some of the dogs had no food or water.
There were dead dogs and very sick dogs. You've seen the pictures. You've heard the horrendous stories. Local puppy mills shut down. Hundreds of dogs in desperate need of immediate care.
This is very painful. There's nothing you can do with this eye at this point, but probably remove it.
The Seattle Humane Society rescued 84 neglected and malnourished dogs seized in these puppy mill raids.
They were in really, really poor shape. Most were severely matted and extremely under-socialized. You know, the possibility of having any type of human interaction was scary to them.
Our staff was up to the challenge. Working with teams of volunteers, they gave these poor little pups the special care they so desperately needed.
She is a sweetie. She's a real dear.
Foster families are providing a stable home environment where dogs like Fiona can recover from emotional and medical problems.
The puppy mill dogs all had, their teeth were really bad, and she's just had most of her teeth taken out, so she's still recovering from that. She's just got one tooth left.
Welcome to the Adoption Center, the hub of the Seattle Humane Society's Bellevue campus. It's open and busy 7 days a week. Matchmaking is what we do, so we've made significant improvements in the adoption area. The newly remodeled kennels are more pleasant for the dogs and the people who come to adopt them. Notice the wire cages are gone, replaced with glass walls that make it easier to see the pooch inside. Our kitty condos are not only better for the cats, they're a more natural way for people to find their new family member.
Just walked into the room and immediately Fred and I just connected.
We're proud to report a record number of adoptions in each of the last 4 months. Our goal is to find even more homes for more deserving pets.
Chico!
The sluggish economy is making it tough for some people to feed their pets. We believe no one should ever have to choose between self-care and pet care. Our pet food bank makes it possible for those with limited incomes to keep their companions. The food bank also serves people living with disabilities or illness. Thanks to food drive donations, we were able to honor a record number of pet food requests this past year. Your donations really did keep people and their pets together.
In times of stress and economic hardship, this is when people really need those companion animals. And you know, we just believe every home should have 1 or 2 or 3.
The Maxmobile is our adoption and education center on wheels, made possible through your Fund a Need donations at Tux's 2007. Max is constantly on the road loaded with dogs and cats, and even a few rabbits, for on-the-spot adoptions. Last year, thanks to longtime supporters Jim and Bet Schuler and our generous guests at Tux's, we launched the Lexus Fund. The Lexus Fund gives us the ability to treat dogs with relatively minor medical problems. Maybe a broken leg or non-cancerous tumor. Dogs we rescue from death row at other shelters.
Pippin is one of the little dogs who benefited from that, and he's just fabulous.
Pippin had a bad eye. Our vets diagnosed the problem and gave Pippin the care he needed. In the past year, we've used the Lexus Fund to treat more than 100 dogs.
The Lexus Fund is definitely saving lives. It's making adoptable dogs out of dogs who would not have been able to be saved in the past.
We're happy to report that a similar program for cats was recently established. The Keith Grinstein Memorial Fund will let us save the lives of cats who need a little extra medical care to make them adoptable. At the Seattle Humane Society, our mission is clear: to do everything we can to bring people and pets together.
There's no time limit with us. We don't judge the animals by age, condition, or looks. They just have as long as it takes for us to find them a home.
Thank you for making this life-saving work possible.